Hi guys. On one side, GoDaddy established 1977, best known as an affordable domain reseller. On the other, Hostinger established in 2004, crowned as the king of the cheap hosting world, win in a face-off between their website builder. Yep, that my goal for today video hit hosting your website builder versus GoDaddy. To see which one is actually good and which one is just Hostinger versus GoDaddy. Let's look at the main attraction editing your website. Both builders are small yet optimized tool focus mostly on beginner. That standout aspect of Hostinger is its full drag and drop system, making it easy to customize your site and have more control of its structure. Simple pick element from the sidebar and drop them onto your design. You can create something that looks basic like this or as a varied as this. However, the limitation here is the element. You will find around 10 different things to add, but there are not any interesting element like progress bar, slider or pricing table. It can feel a bit restrictive at time, but I think limitation help beginner not to feel lost or discouraged. Now GoDaddy versus website builder is even more limited. There no sidebar for element and no drag and drop control. You can only add things is predefined place. There are basic customization option of style and fonts, but managing them is not very intuitive. GoDaddy does offer a good selection of individual selection from social link to produce product display. They allow you to create a more interesting website with the pricing list, restaurant menu or PDF. We were to sum everything editing wise, both are really easy to use tool if you want to build a simple yet modern website. While we are still on the area there are marketing tool topic of money, let's look at what both website builder can offer businesses wise. Stranger website builder is best suited for small scale site while GoDaddy provide a comprehensive business suite allowing for greater control. In fact, I would say that GoDaddy marketing tool are the strong side of this builder. GoDaddy stand out with its full-fledged business side. It allow you user to control social media from one place and handle ad directly without leaving GoDaddy. Additionally, it simplify email marketing campaign with easy to use houses template and customization option, making it accessible even for beginner. It's quite impressive how much you get with your subscription here. Marketing is Hostinger weak side. It offer basic feature like an AI logo and text generator which can be useful for independent businesses. However, there are no email or social marketing tool. You get only basic analytic without any real way to add more functionality. The SEO option are okay and there are not a lot of way to customize your store. In general, hosting your website builder is relatively new and they do have a roadmap with upcoming improvement, but as it is now it's too restrictive for anything other than a very limited online presence. So in GoDaddy versus Hostinger e-commerce, term of e-commerce, both platform other decent capability, not a extensive as platform like Shopify, but they do cover essential like selling physical or digital product, scheduling appointment and accepting donation. However, with Hostinger there is the hard limit of product you can have currently. It's 500 and this including variation as well. So even creating a relatively small store, I felt the restaurant with the Hostinger GoDaddy is more generous, allowing you to sell 5,000 products and offering a bit better selection of customization. GoDaddy is good for stores that want to grow and use marketing to its fullest, since you are probably not plan pricing and fees. Looking to build a website for a 5 minute and forget about it, we should look more about long term pricing through as mentioned in the beginner and cannot beat Hostinger when it's come to cheap plan. You can nab a builder plan for less than $3 a month. This including 100 GB of SSD storage space, unlimited bandwidth, a free domain name, weekly backup, and the ability to host up to 100 sites. That the thing I love about hosting her, it's not restricted, so I feel like I am buying a tool that can be used 100 times. GoDaddy takes a different approach to pricing and offer a free plan, not a trial but a full on a plan with a subdomain name. Of course, this option cannot be used for e-commerce or online shop, and it's like more advanced features. Premium start from $1 a month, so 4 times as much as hosting your ask. However, your storage space and bandwidth are completely unmatched here, and the reason GoDaddy allow this is because these plans are for your just one site, because another omission is or domain name. And now granted it just $10 a month, but id rather I have no extra $10 than -1, right? So if we are just counting called hard cash, 5 website with GoDaddy will be around $50 and 5 website built with Hostinger will be $3 a month, and this is not even maintaining renewals. Right, the fine print you see below price is the renewal. When your initial subscription is over the price to renew, it will be way higher sometime, then can be 30% and another 300% increasing. Luckily both provider are in the clear with the okay price jump. I also have to give a point to both provider for showing this renew price straight away and not hiding it somewhere is term of services, or your re- renewals can actually depend on your billing period. Once you choose a plan, you can prepay for it from 1 month to usually 4 years. To get the best pricing, you should go with the longer term, and main reason is that good provider and usually have at least a 30-day money back guarantee, and these two are no exception. Don't be shy, have leave comment below. That it from me for today. I will be see you next one.